Good evening, everybody. All right. Wow, this is the friendliest audience. Oh, my God. I love you, too. I love you, too, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out to KQED. This is Dating with Dhaya. This is a production of KQED Live. KQED Live is the events arm of KQED Public Media, and we put on all kinds of amazing live shows for you here in the Commons at 2601. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is the second time we've done this, and we're going to be doing it again on February 14th. 2023. So come on back if you enjoy what you see tonight. So as I was saying, KQED Live is the events arm of KQED Public Media. We put on all kinds of exciting programs here in the Commons at 2601 Mariposa, upstairs in our lovely boardroom, and around the Bay Area for you, our listeners, watchers, podcast people, and other participants. And we love it when you join us for multiple things. So we have live music, we have games that are even more participatory than this, such as trivia and bingo. We have interviews, we have food events where you get to eat and meet the chefs. So check them all out. Check out the upcoming shows at kqed.org/live. That's where you can find everything that's upcoming. And if you're not able to make it, but you would like to watch on YouTube, you can do so at youtube.com/KQED Live. And everything that we do here is made possible by our 4 amazing season sponsors. This season, our sponsors are Asian Art Museum, Berkeley Rep, Comcast Business, and not the Oakland International Airport this time around. It's actually SF Symphony is our 4th sponsor. So let's give a round of applause for our sponsors, our season sponsors. And a little surprise for you, I have a random giveaway. Somebody's name has been randomly chosen from the ticket buyers, and they're going to receive a copy of First Date Stories, Women's Romantic and Ridiculous Midlife Adventures. It is a collection of true heartwarming, hilarious, and horrific tales, plus takeaway tips and inspirational quotes. This book, which Kirkus Reviews describes as humorous and defiantly upbeat, and a forgiving overview of modern dating, reminds readers that not all first dates are created equal and that they can be the beginning of something long-lasting and wonderful. The book's author, Jody Klein, is a native San Franciscan, the veteran of 400-plus dates over the course of more than 25 years, and the host of the podcast First Date Stories. Jody and her husband are also KQED supporters. Thank you, Jody and her husband, for supporting KQED. If you didn't win the book this evening, you can find it at Books Inc. or your favorite online or independent bookstore. And tonight's randomly chosen winner is, drum roll please, thank you, Elbert Wang. Elbert! Woo! All right, Elbert, come on up and get your book. Come on up a little faster so we can get the show started. All right, thank you, Elbert. All right. Let's have another round of applause for Dhaya Lakshminarayanan.
Keep it going for Lance, everyone. One more time, Lance, our producer. And welcome to Dating with Dhaya. If you haven't figured it out, I am Dhaya of Dating with Dhaya. Give a round of applause to our in-house live KQED audience. Applause, applause, applause to everyone. And applause to our streaming audience who's watching from home. Give it up for the streamers. This is amazing. This is the second time we've done it. A couple of ground rules. I love that we already had a book giveaway to a group of people that I saw. They said, when it said women's stories, they said, oh, no, we're not here for women's stories. But I love it. I love it. Give them a round of applause. They got some women's stories, but it's awesome. Also, give it up for Lance for coming out here and telling you about all of our sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor, let Lance know because he will give away your book as well. Let me tell you what's going to happen tonight. It is a live dating game show. There's no intermission. We have 3 rounds, so there is going to be a portion where we want you, the audience, to interact, and there's going to be another portion where you interact via your phone. So until then, put your phones on airplane mode or turn it off so it doesn't go off in the middle of the show, because it is a live show. We can't go back and erase, but we do want you to participate at some point. By the end of tonight, I'm not going to tell you their name yet, let's call them center of attention. We'll choose one of the bachelors to go on a date, and you're going to see the bachelors up on this screen very soon. And guess what they win? KQED is springing for an evening out at a restaurant. The restaurant is chosen by the team at KQED's Check Please Bay Area. A round of applause for free dinner. That's what dating is about. In our first round, the center of attention and the bachelors will play trivia. In the second round, we'll get creative. And in the third round, it's our compatibility round. Are we ready to meet tonight's center of attention? Please welcome to the stage our center of attention, Charles. Come on up, Charles. There's Charles. Charles, have a seat over there on the couch. Hello, Charles. Okay, so you can already see that Charles is a catch. This says, if you can catch him. KQED doesn't have a writing staff, so someone wrote this joke, and I have to read it. All right, let's talk about Charles, though. You studied abroad twice, once in Spain and once in the Arctic. Ooh, Santa baby. Charles is originally from the South, and he moved to the Bay Area 5 years ago and loves it because compared to the South.
I escaped.
Yeah, so did I. I feel you. In addition to his work in corporate sustainability, cha-ching, 401k, he is a writer for Marvel, a musician, and a gardener. Oh, nice. How are your plants, plant daddy? He speaks Spanish, but I'm not going to ask him to speak Spanish now because that's private. He loves to travel and plays dodgeball, but he won't be dodging love tonight. Welcome, Charles Orgbon. Did I say that right, Charles?
Perfectly.
Yes, very good. Give him a round of applause. So I want to know a couple of things. What kind of guy are you looking for, not just tonight, but in general?
Well, I think I'm interesting and dynamic, so I'm looking for a guy that will challenge me, that's fun, adventurous, and also kind and generous.
I like that. Kind and generous. Isn't that what Meghan Markle said when she was dating Prince Harry? She wanted someone kind. And then, yeah, that ended up good. So kindness is good. So switching gears a little bit, if they're not kind, it's kind of a bummer, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about before you came up here, we asked some of the people in the audience about their worst date. Can you tell me a little bit about like a bad date that you went on?
Well, I went on a date with a guy that shared the same, we had a mutual friend, and that friend passed away. And so our first date actually was going to their funeral. Oh. Which was just like, I don't know, like us trying to get to know each other, but also like honor our friend at the same time. But I think just the whole mood of the funeral like ruined also the date.
Do you think because there was going to be free food there?
Actually, this is like height of the pandemic, so it was all a virtual funeral.
You went to a Zoom funeral on a date.
Yeah, actually, now that makes more sense, right? Because I didn't want to experience the funeral by myself.
So you wanted to go to the funeral?
Well, both of us wanted to go to the
funeral. Oh, okay, but as a date, who said this should be romantic?
The first at first, we were like already planning for that Sunday or whatever day it was.
And it came up.
then
It was an inconvenient time for someone to die. It's like they need to plan it a little bit better in the future. Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes. Okay. You got some applause for that.
Or Jay Ellis. Do you know who that is from Insecure?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, okay. The first one, I felt like more people respond. Tell me about that. Michael B. Jordan.
He just looks like someone that would, I don't even know.
Someone that would ... on a first date.
I mean, he's well dressed, good looking. I'm looking also for a date for my corporate holiday party.
Yes.
He looks like
he would
be
look
the perfect +1 for that.
He would be great in the photographs. Absolutely. I like that. All right. So now that we've learned a little bit about you, we are going to meet the bachelors. Give it up for our bachelors. Can we see them? Yes. Give it up for our bachelors who have appeared on screen. Roman, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Jordan?
Hello, yes.
And Chris?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. And you can hear and see me, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Okay, good. And you can see the audience?
No.
No,
Not
you
right
can't
now?
see the audience. Can you hear the audience?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear the audience?
Yes.
Definitely.
And you cannot see our center of attention.
Correct.
No,
Very
we can't
nice.
see him.
Thank you, technology. You've done your job. I am so excited that you all are here. You have dry erase boards and markers, which is exciting. You're all appearing on the screen. You have pants on already. This is going so well. Can you all tell me a little bit about yourselves? We'll start from the left. Roman.
Hi, my name is Roman. I'm an honorary...
Roman, I'm sorry. When I said Roman, you said, yes, that's your name. I apologize. Roman.
You know, I'm flexible with it. I'm a...
Come and join us on all the dating shows. Okay, go for it. Roman, start again.
I'm an honorary San Franciscan. I'm a big music nerd, salsa dancer. I am thirsty for any adventure, especially if I'm doing it with someone who's really into it. I think seeing people excited is my love language. I'm Dominican by birth, though it didn't help us much with softball, as I hoped. And I'm in tech by trade, shocking. I love the bougie, but I also kind of love the ratchet, too.
Love that. Give Roman a round of applause. That was very good. Oh, okay. Nice smile. All right. Good. Yes, I see the other bachelors are giving you some nods. That was good. I like the supportive atmosphere. Oh, Chris looked at his watch. He was like, that took too long. Okay, well, Chris, let's go to Chris next. Tell us a little bit about you, Chris.
Yeah, hi, my name is Chris. Hi, Charles. My name is Chris. Academically, I've got a BA in Public Administration and a Master's in Urban Planning, and I'd like to pursue a law degree. Professionally, I'm in product strategy, and when I'm not working, I enjoy Peloton workouts, walking and biking around the city, traveling around the world, and cooking and spending time with loved ones. And my long-term plans consist of finding the man that I'll spend the rest of my life with, getting married, having kids, and then buying a place in San Francisco and a vacation home in Mexico so that we can split our time between Mexico and the US.
Wow, give Chris a round of applause. Great, wow. Yes. Buying real estate in San Francisco is the only thing I heard. That was impressive. Wow, Chris, are you as flexible as Roman? I want to get your number too. All right, let's go to our next bachelor, Jordan. Did I say that right?
Correct, Jordan.
Jordan, okay. Please tell us about yourself.
Awesome, everyone. Hello, my name's Jordan. I'm a recent Central Valley transplant. I work in marketing. I'm looking for someone who enjoys outdoor activities. I really like hiking, climbing, going to the beach. In my spare time, I I volunteer for an LGBTQ plus nonprofit that's based out of San Jose. I'm really new to the Bay Area, so I'm hoping that I could find some new friends as well as make that special connection with someone to spend my time with, show me around the area, and help me have a good time.
Yes, give it up. Yes, Jordan, that was great. We can help you find a good time.
Perfect. I came to the right
I
spot.
sound like YMCA. All right. Now, in round one, this is our game is going to begin. By the way, the bachelors are in a sealed room, and there's going to be some time where they can't hear what's going on stage between Charles and I. And sometimes they can hear, but I will let you know, and our audio will signal that. But in round one, we're giving our bachelors multiple choice about Charles's favorite things, all right? So bachelors, I'm going to read a question, then give you 4 options, and then you are going to choose the one you think best fits Charles. So you're choosing based on what you think is going to fit Charles. You're going to write A, B, C, or D on your board. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, good. All right. The first one, again, write A, B, C, or D on the board. All write it at the same time. Choose a song to put you in the mood. I wonder what mood that could be. A, Light of a Clear Blue Morning by Dolly Parton. B, Cuff It by Beyonce. C, Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer. D, Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. I'll say this again. A, Light of a Clear Blue Morning by Dolly Parton. B, Cuff It by Beyonce. C, Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer. D, Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. Write your answers down. 3, 2, 1. Hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Oh, wow. We've got B, B, D. Let's see. So B was... Cuff It by Beyonce. And D was Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. Don't make me wrong. I am a liberated woman. Unfortunately, bachelors, you're all wrong. The correct answer was A, Light of a Clear Blue Morning by Dolly Parton.
I didn't know what mood we were talking about,
Yeah.
but I love that song because it always makes me happy.
It puts him in the happy mood, okay? What mood were you thinking, bachelors?
I mean, I just heard Beyonce and went with it, so...
What's that?
I just heard Beyonce and automatically assumed that was right.
Yes. Beyonce gave you the Holy Spirit feeling. Okay, that makes complete sense. Okay, so again, nobody has won any points so far. So let's try another question. Everyone is doing equally well. 2, choose a vacation destination. A, B, C, or D. I'll tell you all the choices. A, Jamaica. B, Spain. C, Vietnam. D, Fiji. I'll say that again. Choose a vacation destination. A, Jamaica. B, Spain. C, Vietnam. D, Fiji. Right? 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Triple D. Okay, D. Oh no, keep it holding up. We want to. Yes, we want to see. Okay, so everyone chose Fiji, but remember, you're trying to channel what Charles would want. The correct answer is B, Spain. Remember, he speaks Spanish fluently. Remember that? And I said I wasn't gonna make him speak. Okay, so bachelors, you've got a couple more chances here. All right, you can erase. Yeah, you can erase.
Got this.
Charles, any comments about Spain? No?
Well, I studied abroad there and lived there in Pamplona and Sevilla, and it was an incredible experience.
Yeah, and you also studied abroad in the Arctic, right?
Well, I studied abroad in Manitoba, in the polar bear capital of the world.
Ooh, okay, wow. What language do they speak there?
In Canada.
Yes. They speak
Canadian.
They speak kindness. That's their language. All right, we're on to question number 3. Choose a way to flirt from across the room. Okay, choose a way to flirt from across the room. A, buy him a drink. B, give him a wink. C, a flirty wave. D, make eye contact. Okay, I'll read those again. Choose a way to flirt from across the room. A, buy him a drink. B, give him a wink. C, a flirty wave. D, make eye contact. 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Dad, yes. I like. Someone's gonna find a daddy tonight, I promise. I'll try to make it happen to the best of my abilities. I do think that A is a good option, buy him a drink, but the correct answer, Roman and Chris got it right, make eye contact. 2 winners, Roman and Chris, yes. But buy him a drink. It's very generous, Jordan. I like that a lot.
I think that works too.
Yeah, but it's too late to change the answer
option.
now. It's Mike eye contact was the answer. Okay.
You know, strong luck, strong gaze, like
Strong
you get
drink.
the point that I'm feeling like special and I get the attention.
Yeah. Well, you have good eye contact. I can tell from right here.
Yep.
All right. Number 4. If you had to choose a partner lacking one of these, a partner lacking in one of these, again, thinking about what Charles would do, which one would it be if your partner was lacking in one of these? A, beauty. B, brains. C, ambition. D, humor. Okay, let's do it again. A, beauty. B, brains. C, ambition. D, humor. Okay, write it down. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Okay, so 2 people, Ramon and Jordan, said C, ambition. They would compromise on that. Chris said A, beauty, willing to overlook beauty. Nobody said brains. Everyone wants someone smart. The correct Charles answer is humor. Charles would say, you don't, wow, you had a boo from the audience on that.
I can bring the humor.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's like a potluck. You don't want everyone bringing the macaroni and cheese. You bring the humor, and other people bring the other ingredients. Okay. I see how that is. Okay. Okay. Wow. So no one got any. Yeah. We have, so far the scores are Roman has 1 and Chris has 1. So let's do 2 more questions and see. Jordan, we're rooting for you. Choose a dessert to give as a gift. Choose a dessert to give as a gift. A, apple pie cheesecake. B, wow, these, I heard, wow. Some of these foodies up in here are not happy with that. A, apple pie cheesecake. B, chocolate chip cookies. Okay, I heard, yes. Feel free to participate, although this is not the audience participation part. Feel free. C, double fudge brownies. D, French vanilla ice cream. Again, A, apple pie cheesecake. B, chocolate chip cookies. C, double fudge brownies. D, French vanilla ice cream. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see. 2 people said C, which was double fudge brownies, which sounds delicious. But Jordan got the correct answer. Apple pie cheesecake. Jordan is on the board. It is a tie. It is a tie. Okay. So tell me about apple pie cheese. Is this something you make? Or
No, actually, one of my good friends that I play dodgeball with has a company called Rochelle's Cheesecakes, and they have a flavor, apple pie cheesecake.
was that product placement, KQED? This is live. That's worse than a bleep because this is publicly funded media. But maybe if you want to be a sponsor, just let us know. All right, one more question. We'll see if this is the tie-breaking question. I'm excited. Choose the best awful way to end a relationship. Choose the best awful way to end a relationship. A, by text. B, ghosting. C, through a friend. D, Dear John letter. Okay. Again, A, by text. B, ghosting. C, through a friend. D, Dear John letter. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jordan and Chris both said B, and Ramon said D, which was Dear John letter. Again, I have some questions for the staff at KQED. Are they sending letters or would this just be an email? Are they putting postage associated with it? The correct answer, according to Charles, is B, ghosting. So Jordan and Chris both get points. Wow, the room went silent. Did you not like that ghosting was the correct answer, or you don't like that there's a tie now for first place? Jordan and Chris. So here are the scores. Ramon, 1 point. Jordan, 2 points. Chris, 2 points. That's the end of round 1. Give them all a round of applause. How was that, bachelors? How did it feel like for you?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's pretty great.
What's that?
It was great.
Yes, I like the variety of answers. Some of those choices are pretty interesting.
Yes. Interesting. Very diplomatic. Interesting. Chris, you were laughing at one point and chuckling a lot. What were you laughing at?
I was laughing at the first response we gave.
Oh, which one was the? Oh, the. I understand. Okay, Jordan. Any comments? Any comments from you, Jordan? You got back up there after being.
No, it's as easy as a piece of apple pie cheesecake.
Very nice. Well done. Well done. New in town, looking for a good time. I can see. On to round 2. Round 2, we're going to get creative. We're going to test our bachelor's talents first with a drawing and then with a poem. So bachelors, you have 2 minutes to draw a picture of your ideal first date. Let me repeat that. You have 2 minutes to draw a picture of your ideal first date. Remember, Charles can't see this, so you're going to have to describe it after you draw it. And the sound will be cut off for, they can't hear what we're talking about. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk to Charles about his ideal first date, but you guys can't hear what we're talking about. Are you ready, bachelors? Ready? And on your markers, get set, draw. Go for it. All right. I'm going to come back over you. How are you doing, Charles, so far? They can't hear. Yeah?
Yeah, this is pretty fun.
Oh, good. Yeah. I can feel it in your body language that you like this. That's good. Eye contact. I see that. So tell me about your ideal first date while they're drawing.
Probably a comedy show would be a good first date.
I'll hook you up with some tickets.
Thank you. Because you could go a little bit early, talk a bit, get to know the person over drinks, and then the comedy show hopefully will like provide you some information about the person, whether they find funny, maybe like a topic that was brought up in the show, you could like talk about that after. Or if the date went terribly, you could just be like, it's late and I gotta go, the comedy show is over. So you could be strategic about it that way.
Very nice. I really like that. That's great. Yeah, you can applaud, Charles. That was lovely. Very well thought out. As a comedian, have you ever been to a comedy club on a date where your date either laughed at something that wasn't funny, or that you wanted them to laugh at a joke that was really good, but they didn't? Did it cause any kind of awkwardness?
No.
No. You laughed at the same things.
Nothing that like was like a pink flag or anything.
Oh, pink flag.
Yeah.
Is
Because pink flag means we still need to talk about it, and then red flag.
Oh,
is
I
like-
see. I thought pink flag was pro-queer, so I was like, okay. See, thank you for educating me. Okay.
Yeah.
So pink flag is not good.
Not good.
Okay, got it. Okay. So nothing that was like this person laughed at that knock joke. I can't go out with that kind of person. Or puns or dad jokes, something like that. All right. And then any favorite places that you like to watch comedy or listen to comedy?
This is it the Sutton Theater where the cheaper
The Shelton
yeah.
Theater,
Or the
yes.
Shelton Theater.
Yes, local. I like that. Supporting the local economy. Very nice. All right. So we only have a few seconds. Anything else you want to say about this ideal first date? Drinks, comedy.
It's really important in a relationship that I feel like I can learn from my partner. And so I'm thinking in the first date, like, what am I learning too? And like, what is this experience like? So that's something I look for.
I love that. Non-judgmental, always open to learning. Love it. Okay, let's get judgmental now. I want to see what our bachelors have come up with. Bachelors, can you appear on screen? Yes. Give them a round of applause. They've had 2 minutes to put together a drawing of their ideal first date. Let's start with Roman because he has, Rahman, sorry, he has the fewest points. So Rahman, let's start with you. I want you to come back and wow us with this drawing. Please describe it to us.
Thank you for that reminder. For a first date, I love love a lot of music and love going to concerts. So I wanted to find a cool band to go watch. It'd probably be music that we both like. So I love to ask people what kind of music they like and finding out what that is. I like a ton of music. Probably hang back so I could hear what people are saying and what he'd be saying, and kind of get to know each other. But also, I want to see some of the moves. So it's a chance for kind of a little fun and also a little recon.
Nice. Give Ramon a round of applause. Very nice. Let's put the drawing back up there. Charles cannot see what's going on, so I will have to describe because Ramon made it sound amazing. But from the drawing, can we zoom in on that drawing? So, Charles, let me tell you what's going on. There is a piece of cake on the right. And there's a man with a knife in the middle, and you can't see his face. And next to him, there's another man whose arm has come off with the microphone. And then there's someone in the back riding a motorcycle. They are throwing things into the audience, and it looks like it looks like an M&M. I think that's what it is. There's people on the ground who are wanting to catch that. And some of them have legs and arms, and some of them are just heads that are floating. And then to the left, there's a smiley blob, like in Teletubbies, that is descending on 2 people that are sweating. And one has an arm, and the other is going to touch someone in the back. And then the smiley blob is going to take them on an adventure.
So basically a concert.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. Very nice, Ramon. Thank you so much. Let's go to Jordan. Jordan, show us your drawing. Tell us what's happening.
All right. Feast your eyes on this masterpiece. So what is happening here is we are spending, as I said, I'm new to the city, so I still need some exploring to do. So we are over here and having a few beverages. We're going to be walking the streets. That is a food and a bar establishment of your choice because I don't know anything that's over here. This was supposed to be a bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, if you will, but it doesn't look like that, and that's the Salesforce Tower. So we're just roaming around the city, laughing and drinking next to the moonlight, and it's just a great night overall. You'll have a great time.
Great night overall. Round of applause. That looks, and you did that in 2 minutes. I'm so impressed.
Also could never.
So for Charles, let me explain. What catches my eye is there's twins, and these twins both have a box of wine with them, and both of them are laughing, ha and ha, because together it equals ha ha. It's like 2 halves of the same person. And then in the sky, there's a moon and a heart. And then there's a road that leads to a place that is just called food, and a place that is also called bar. And the Salesforce Tower has shrunk to be the height of these two twins. And in the distance, there is something that looks like it could be any kind of bridge. But what's most important is the food and bar both have dunce caps on, because it's an opportunity for learning. So give them a round of applause. Very nice. That was a beautiful drawing. Jordan, thank you so much. All right, Chris, up to you. Tell us about your perfect date.
Yeah, so my perfect date would begin with a walk around Salesforce Park. I don't know if you've been to Salesforce Park, but there's a lot of beautiful plants there, succulents, and just plants from all over the world. So it'd be nice to just walk around and get to know each other. Then after that, we would take a bike ride somewhere around the city, really anywhere. If there was a show that was going on, then perhaps we could go to that show, and so that's why I wrote these or drew these musical notes there, because that's us going to a concert somewhere, perhaps at the Independent. And then after the show, we would grab dinner, and I would like to go to the Little Star for some deep dish pizza if you're into that, and then we would call it a night after that.
Wow, pizza. After that, call it a night. Wow, I like that. So romantic. Pizza, call it a night. Yeah. Very nice, Chris. Give Chris a round of applause. That was very beautiful. Very well done. Let's zoom in on that. So first of all, I do have to compliment. There is a pizza in the bottom right-hand corner that looks like a hubcap, but it is a pizza because it has a star next to it. So very clear it was Little Star Pizza. There's musical notes in the middle. So yeah, listening to music. What concerns me is the bike ride is on a very steep decline. And it looks like neither participant is holding on to any kind of handlebars, and nobody's wearing a helmet. The safest part is the walk among the succulents, which is nice. The succulents are very tall, and it looks like they're closing in on the people. But the little star and the music are very, very clear. The other things look a little dangerous to me. But I think it's all in good fun. So give it up for Chris. Yes. Thank you so much. All right. So that's part one of the creative portion. Now in part two, you have 2 minutes to write a poem about what makes each of you an ideal romantic partner. 2 minutes to write a poem about what makes you an ideal romantic partner. And while you are all doing that, the sound will be cut off, and I'm going to talk to Charles about what makes him an ideal partner, but you won't be able to hear. So are you ready, bachelors, to write the poem? Okay, on your markers, get set, poetry in motion. Okay, very good. Let's come over here. Any quick words about the drawing portion? I know you couldn't see it.
Yeah, I think Chris's seemed the most exciting to me. Little Star Pizza is actually my favorite restaurant.
Oh, okay. All right.
And they don't have apple pie cheesecake, but they do have cheesecake.
Okay. Wow, you love dairy. Tell me more about what makes you an ideal partner.
I would say that I'm reliable, consistent, and love to learn and grow. And I think in a relationship would be a really great place to also learn and grow.
Love that. Yes. And you bring the humor to the table. I love that.
And I didn't want to discount myself and the other things too.
And other many things. Languages, travel, adventure, love of apple pie cheesecake. I love that. What about conflict? What about you makes an ideal partner? Because no one's going to get along all the time. What about the rough parts?
Like, how do we maneuver through the rough parts?
Yeah, or just ghost or Dear John or whatever you want to say. Like, what happens when?
Oh yeah, I chose ghosting because I was like, at least I get to know through the other avenues of communication that something versus ghosting, it's like left up to my imagination what happens, and sometimes that can hurt the most.
What about in a relationship? How would you come together to resolve conflict?
I hope that we would talk proactively before there are issues, and something that's a framework that's been really helpful for me is nonviolent communication.
Yes, very good. Yeah, did you take the course?
I did.
Very
and
nice. What
when
a
I was a
learned
camp
person.
counselor, I actually taught the course.
You taught the course. Wow.
But I'm not always perfect at actually implementing it. But having that shared language is certainly helpful.
Yes. And comedians do the opposite of nonviolent communication. We say terrible things on stage. But you like to come to that, to experience that. I like that. What about poetry? What kinds of poetry do you like?
Elizabeth Alexander. I have literally every book ever published by Maya Angelou.
Nice. Well, let's see if these bachelors are Maya Angelou level. Are we ready to hear their poems? Okay, that was lukewarm. Are we ready to hear their poetry? Okay, bachelors, you're back. How was that? How did that feel?
It's great.
Good.
Yeah.
Good?
Very creative.
Did you look at each other's poems? Did
We
you
we
copy?
did.
Yes.
We
You
did.
You did. I could tell. I could tell there
only
was
after
something
they
going.
were finished.
So what? So did you share, or you kind of peeked?
Peaked.
Just a little peek.
How is the room? Does it feel competitive? Does it feel collaborative?
Collaborative.
Very collaborative.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's how might you collaborate?
I mean, we're allies, so we got to make sure that we're sticking together.
Yes, I like that. Bros before hoes. Okay, so let's hear your poems. Let's start. We started with Roman first. We started with Roman last time. So Chris, let's start with you.
Sure. So my poem goes. I'll read it and then I'll flip it over.
Please.
Charles, I am the ideal partner because I'm ready to be with my ideal partner. So won't you be my ideal partner?
Good job.
Very nice. Tell me a little bit about the poem convention that you may have followed with this.
I just went with the question. I couldn't think of anything. I don't know.
No, that's okay. It's totally valid. Is there a kind of poetry that inspired that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Who's your favorite poet?
I can't even think of one.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, you don't have to have a favorite poet. You are truly an authentic spirit.
Exactly.
So give him a round of applause. All right. Okay, let's go to Jordan next. Jordan, tell us your poem, please.
All right. This is to be read in the tone of Dr. Seuss.
Very nice. Okay.
I like to eat ramen. Let's listen to Common. We can sit under the stars, no matter near or far. I want to know you, maybe even show you the Bay, B-A-Y, could offer you another Bay, B-A-E.
Very nice. I like the wordplay. Okay. Yes. Can I see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Common. Okay. Is Common one of your favorite rappers?
No, Common is not common in my discography at all, actually.
Oh, uncommon. Okay. Uncommon. But he rhymes with ramen, right?
Very few do, so yeah, I had to.
Is there any particular song by Common that you like?
Go.
Go. What does he sing?
Go.
What's that?
Club? Love
What?
in the Club, is that
He
him?
does go.
Go.
Go. Go is the answer, go.
Go. Okay. I felt a lot of collaboration going on there. Did Chris save you on that one?
Yeah, Chris commonly listens to Common.
Chris, is Common your favorite poet?
Common is good, yeah.
So he's your favorite poet.
We could go with that, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, great. Common, I think, didn't Common used to date Erykah Badu? Yes, yeah, Erykah Badu, yeah. And then Erykah Badu was like, the Orishas told me not to go with him or something, and they had a bad break. I know a lot about Common. Anyway, he's doing an advertisement now, I think. Have you seen him? Anyway, the Bay can offer you a Bay. That almost looks like the boy can offer you.
I have the penmanship of a 4-year-old, so it's tough to read. But
What is?
I have the penmanship of a 4-year-old, so
No, your penmanship is very good. You had to write with marker. I really appreciate it. That was who is so Dr. Seuss was the inspiration for this poem?
Well, no, it's just read in the tone of that. I was really channeling Megan Thee Stallion in this.
I love that. I love that. Many artists have inspired you. Thank you so much. Give him a round of applause. Okay, Roman, please read us your poem.
Sure thing. Love to see you smile. I'll make plans to hang together, laugh for hours over wine. I'm pretty down for whatever.
Nice. Wow. Down for whatever. I like that. Oh, flip your poem around. Let's see it. Wow. And what kind of poem structure was this based on?
I think this is in the style of many of the 90s pop bands, like maybe Mandy Moore or Backstreet Boys.
Oh, can you do it one more time as Backstreet Boys? And the other guys can help you too.
We'll be your backup singer. So.
Yeah. Jordan and Chris.
Love to see you smile.
Yes.
I'll make
Chris,
plans.
get in there, Chris.
I'll make plans
I'll make plans to hang together,
to hang together.
laugh for hours over wine.
Hours.
I'm pretty down
I'm pretty down.
for whatever.
Yes, very nice. I love it. You are my favorite boy band now. Roman, Jordan, and Chris. Roman, Jordan, and there's Chris. Roman, sorry. I will get your name quickly. All right, so the poems were very, very good. Now we want to know, can you scroll up a little bit? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so there were no points for this round, but the first round, Roman had 1 point, Jordan had 2, Chris had 2. This round, there's no points associated, but we're going to turn to the audience to give us a sense of who's doing well. Okay, just by applause. Don't pull out your phones yet. Just by applause. By applause, give it up for Roman. Give it up for Jordan. And give it up for Chris. All right. Okay. So Charles, you paid attention to the who's okay. So it's pretty close. So we're moving to the final round, and this is the lightning round. We'll get to know even more about Charles and our bachelors with some fill in the blank questions. So Charles and I talked before the show, and I have all the answers in my note cards. So we will see if any of the bachelors up here are going to be thinking like Charles. That's what we want to know, who's compatible. So I'm going to ask, not all the questions are for all the bachelors. I'm going to read a question, and it goes to a specific bachelor. They answer it, and then we move on. So no one else gets a chance to chime in. You can chime in if you want to, but it's not necessary. All right. So I have the answers here. So the first question, let's start with Jordan. The question is, if I had to eat the same thing every day, it would be blank. If I had to eat the same thing every day, it would be...
Do I write it or just tell you?
You can just tell me.
If I had to eat the same thing every day...
Thinking like Charles,
it would be shrimp scampi.
Very specific. I like the specificity of the answer. Charles, what was the right answer?
Potatoes.
What inspired potatoes?
You can fry them, you can bake them, you can mash them.
Yeah. What do you think about shrimp scampi?
I love shrimp scampi too.
Okay, good. All right, great. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to Rahman. This question is for you. If I had one useless superpower, it would be. If I had one useless superpower, it would be, thinking like Charles. Just one.
Just one.
A useless superpower. What would Charles say?
It would be able to know what song is playing on the radio at any time.
Oh, this is before Shazam?
Yeah.
Before Spotify? We have time traveled for this answer. Amazing. Charles, the right answer is?
I actually don't remember what I said.
The answer is to never have to wash dishes. That's the useless superpower. Yeah, so your superpower, the dishes would just get done.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, do you have a
That
lot
does seem actually useful.
Okay. But it's not like invincibility.
Right.
It's
not one you think of immediately.
It's not totally useless. But yeah, you wouldn't write that into Marvel, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So far no one has won any points. Okay. Let's go to Chris. People might be surprised that I don't know how to blank. People might be surprised that I don't know how to, thinking like Charles.
Draw.
Wow. We haven't seen Charles's drawing skills, but are you a good visual artist?
It's okay.
It's okay. That would have been valid. The correct answer is float. What happens when you've tried to float?
I just sink.
Oh no, we don't want
Gotta
that.
keep swimming.
We don't want that on the first date. No, none of that. All right, all of you have one more chance to get some of these right. Okay, let's start. Rahman, my friends would say my worst habit is blank. My friends would say my worst habit is blank. Thinking like Charles.
I guess I'd probably say not doing the dishes.
Oh! I like how the last couple of answers have been roasting. The correct answer is texting when phone call or in person is clearly better. Yeah, that's
Understandable.
But you're self-aware. I like that. Okay, Jordan. One place I've never been but would love to go is blank. One place I've never been but would love to go is blank. What would Charles say?
I'm going to go with Spain. That seems to be a repeating thing, isn't it?
I've never been
No,
but
you
would
said
love
you've been there before, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Let me change my answer real quick.
No, the answer is out. That's okay. So he said, but you've been to Spain. Where's the place?
Great Wall of China.
Great Wall of China. Have not been. All right. Okay. We have to have Chris really, come through for me on this one.
All right.
My favorite form of transportation is blank. My favorite form of transportation is
Public transportation.
I don't know if we can. Probably not. The correct answer is
Electric vehicle.
electric vehicle. Yeah. Could that be a form of public? Did you mean like a? Do you mean like a?
Buses could be powered by renewable energy, but
But what did you mean?
I meant like my car.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's not public. Unless
No, not public.
How many people can you fit in the car?
4.
Yeah. Can you give people a ride today?
Yes, some of those people are here today.
Yes, okay. So it might count as public transit. All right. That's the end of the final round. Give them all a round of applause. They did the best that they could. Now, pull out your phones, audience, because this is where I need your help. Now that you've seen all of the contestants write a poem, draw a picture, answer questions, tell you about themselves. I want you, this is the hard part, this is going to make you sad. The audience, you're going to take out your phones, scan this QR code, or go to the URL. Do we have the URL that you can put up there? Or just this QR code? Okay. Just scan the QR code and then vote to eliminate one bachelor from the running. I know, it's so sad. Vote to eliminate one bachelor from the running. Those of you who are watching live at home, you can also vote to eliminate. Just scan the QR code and figure it out. Yes. Yeah, pull out your phones. While the audience is doing that, this is the sad part, I am going to plug the next KQED Dating with Dhaya. We at KQED are inclusive, so if you don't see yourself represented here in terms of sexuality, gender, identity, race, culture, age, disability, don't worry, we are coming for you. We can only focus on one person at a time, but we plan to focus on lots of different kinds of people for the other shows. We'd like to thank our sponsor, The Academy, for partnering on this. The Academy is San Francisco's premier LGBTQ social club. All are welcome to join. You can go to their website. They have a barber shop. They have other kind of events as well. So, audience, as you're eliminating, could I have the monitor to see how we're doing? Keep putting in your scores. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait, did it change? Oh, okay. Choose one bachelor to eliminate before the final round. It looks like all our votes are in, and unfortunately, we have to eliminate one, which is Roman. So Roman is eliminated. I am so sorry for Team Roman, but we get to invite the eliminated person on stage. Please, come on out, Roman. We want to see you. We want to see. Come on out. Here. Walk of pride. Walk of pride. Come on up here. All right. Let's take a look. Give him a big round of applause. You are so cute, IRL. Okay, go sit down next to Charles. We're gonna make you sit down. You can meet each other. Say hi.
How's it going?
Hi. Okay.
Like,
and also just know that now you're on the market. There's some people here that might want to meet you afterwards. So give them some love. Give them some love. Yes. All right. So because there's some single people out here who might be interested in getting to know you, tell us what's that?
Which is why they eliminated him.
Yes. We eliminated you because they want you for themselves. KQED audience is very selfish, not for the higher good. So tell this audience what you're looking for in a mate, and we'll see if we can get you someone from the audience. Well, you should be mic'd up. Is the mic not working? Test it one more time.
Hello?
Nope.
I'm looking for someone who's actually open to having a great time, having just a connection with someone, and is open to that possibility. I actually don't want to necessarily jinx something right off the start by saying that it's going to be this amazing, everlasting relationship, but I think if you're open and if you're kind of also really open to having a really good time, then that's probably what I'm looking for. I just want the possibility to be there.
You have a winning smile, and I loved your answer. Give him a round of applause. And if you will go over there, Lance has a gift for you. Lance, can you hold up the gift? There we go. It is a flannel blanket to keep you warm, so that in case, and a KQED tote bag where you can put all your baggage. So your next date will be free from baggage and you can warm up and be all cozy. Give Ramon another round of applause. And look around. There's people checking you out already. Charles, are you ready to meet the 2 finalists?
Yes.
Please give it up for Jordan and Chris. Come on out, Jordan and Chris. Come on out. We want you to do a walk down. Do your best walk. You gotta shake your booty. Come on. Yes. Come on up. Stand right here on this yellow line, on this mark. Very nice. Give them a round of applause. Looking so cute. Okay, you're gonna share the mic? All right. So yeah, look at that collaboration. Was that collaboration or you just pushed him out of the way? Whichever it was, it looked good on camera. All right. So what are you both looking for in a partner? And Charles is gonna study your answer. So tell it to the mic. Yeah, it's on.
Okay. So I'm looking for somebody that I could spend the rest of my life with. I would ideally like to find a partner that I'm compatible with, that enjoys the same things that I enjoy doing. Somebody that I could go to music festivals with and check out concerts throughout the city and explore the world. Somebody that I can also just chill with at home and lounge and veg out and do DoorDash and Netflix and chill and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Very nice. Give him a round of applause. That's so wholesome. You're using all the apps for your love. Netflix, DoorDash, everything. I love it. Okay. And what are you looking for in a partner?
All right. It's a little off that, but as I said, I'm new to the city, so I really just want someone to explore with, someone to annoyingly text and get on their nerves all the time. But in the end, make it like you hate me so much because you love me, or love me, you hate me, something like that.
I get it. I get it. Yes.
I'm still just trying to figure things out too. I mean, low and slow is how I like to take things.
Yes. Low and slow. I liked both of your answers. Give them both a round of applause. Charles, you can only pick one. You can only pick one to have dinner on KQED. Who do you pick?
It's Chris and Jordan.
Correct.
Okay. Chris.
Yes! Chris, walk on over and sit over there. Take the microphone with you. Give Jordan a round of applause. Jordan, you're going to take a seat over there. Can you hold up the gifts that Jordan gets? It's a KQED blanket to keep you cozy and a tote bag.
You guys had better snacks.
Yes, very nice. All right, let's come over here. Now that you've chosen the winner, Charles, what was it that caused you to choose the winner? Why did you choose how you chose?
I think, with having the second home in Mexico, I was envisioning that.
It was the real estate. I was right.
I'd have to sell my home in Oakland first, and then
You have a home too. Wow.
That's perfect.
and then also the way that was it with Roman you were like his backup singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a backup singer to my band.
It was him that was the backup singer. It wasn't him.
God, it wasn't even you.
You just made a positive smile face, but that counts too. All of you were good. Okay, but yes.
But also there were other things. You also had the perfect date, I thought, because there was like lots of option, there was structure, but also room for there to like be serendipity too.
And what was that? What was that date again?
It was the one where we would go to Salesforce Park and then bike around the city and find a show and then have dinner.
At Little Star Pizza.
At Little Star, yeah,
and
it's
then
delicious.
call it a night. Yes. Okay, great. What else?
Well, those were three things that, you were listening to the gardening piece. Like, I do like to look at the plants in Salesforce Park. Yeah. And I also really like Little Star Pizza.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
my favorite restaurant, actually.
Oh, I think we might have made a connection, you guys. Do you want to hear what they win? This is what you're winning. You're getting a gift certificate to Coqueta, recommended by KQED's Cecilia Phillips, coordinating producer of Check Please Bay Area and host of the many food programs that KQED has hosted right here on this stage. That concludes the game show portion. Give each other a fist bump, high five, hug, whatever you want to do. Yay! Oh, isn't this adorable? That's amazing. Thank you so much for watching at home. Thank you for our live studio audience. We hope to see you back here for the next Dating with Dhaya, which will be February 14th. Valentine's Day. So come on back here if you're single. We don't know who the contestants are going to be yet, but thank you to KQED. Thanks to Lance. Thanks to Sarah. Thank you to our happy couple. Give them a round of applause. Have a wonderful evening. There's more drinks and you can mingle. Give it up for Lance. I'm going to bring him back out here. Give it up for Lance, everyone. You can exit if you want.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. They ran off with my microphone, so I'm going to shout at you. Now that the show is over, we've got a ball.